Hello tribe, welcome back. I will try my best to come back with more content for you guys. I've been focusing on some other things that I've been doing for my ritual shop as well as personal readings. So, the unexpected, as usual, pile number 1 is on your left, 2 in the middle, 3 on your right, and if you want to know what these decks are, pile 1 is the Golden Leaf Tarot, 2 is the Superlunaris Tarot, and 3 is the Texture Tarot. I will see you in timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. Let's see what we got for you. What is the unexpected? Whoever has chosen the Golden Leaf Tarot, let's see what we got here. What's the unexpected, my people? I hope you're all doing well and life is treating you well. Oh, okay. Let's get more cards. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands reversed. Four of Swords at the bottom. We have the Moon. And we have the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. I will need one more deck though. Give me 1 second, let me scan it. Let me see which one I am drawn to. I'm drawn to my Oracle deck. Let's get it. The unexpected, my people. I'm asking with this card, what is going away? What are we leaving behind with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups here? What are we inviting? A mature male. What are we inviting? So this is going to be a significant person. A positive outcome. Okay. I do see that for you here. And we have career with a Chariot. It goes well together. Talking about recognition and success. Nice. What's happening? You may not see it coming, you may not have plans for it, but I do see you guys being pretty busy with 2 of Pentacles. It is very likely that you guys will be offered an opportunity that you don't have in your hands just yet. And again, I keep hearing, I am not planning this. This comes to me out of nowhere almost. So this may look like, for example, you guys were looking for opportunities to expand, especially in your career or in your goals. This is going to be a reading focused on your career and your goals. That is the theme of it. And for a while, maybe you felt like you were not really moving anywhere. There was that moment of stiffness. There was a lot on your shoulders, probably mentally. You were trying to compete for this spot. We have this saying back home, the spot below the sun, and maybe it was difficult. But what you need to know, what is going away, the season is changing for you. You're not going to feel as stiff anymore. You're not going to feel as overburdened anymore. Mentally, it feels like it's all very mental. You're going to have opportunities that bring you prosperity, which I really like seeing here. But at the same time, you're going to be busy. Not burnt out busy, not crazy busy where there is more on your shoulders. It's gonna feel exciting for you because you'll feel very motivated and driven because you are giving this opportunity. And some of you maybe have had a dream recently, or you will have a dream about that, hinting at you guys climbing those ladders of career or hinting at the positive outcome here. In this journey, a male figure will be influential. This could look like you having to communicate with them. You receive an email from them. It's the person who's interviewing you. It's the person who's offering you something. If this is not going to be a male, this is going to be a very masculine female. She mostly sits in her masculine energy, and that's how she operates in this world. The troubles are going away, the hardships are going away, and I really like that because I can almost feel this in my body. 5 of Wands and a 10 of Wands reversed. I'm finally, with the 8 of Cups, I'm walking away from this feeling of being, this is too much. When will it get better? When will I have a chance? Finally, you are getting a chance. Now, this opportunity will require you to be a bit more flexible, so do not run away from changes, embrace them, because those changes are definitely bringing something that you want. So if you are not used to, and I'm seeing someone who became a bit more antisocial, I'm seeing here, in their bubble, and it's difficult for them to come out to the world, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to show yourself. You're going to have to come out of that bubble. Some of you may have been in this phase in your life where you felt, you fell in this kind of like phase where you slowly notice that you are uninterested in things, or maybe you became apathic even. And this acts like a good opportunity together with a shake-up, an opportunity for change. So let's take it. We know your cards are saying that it may be uncomfortable. Once you sat in the same position for a while, maybe you got comfortable in the discomfort, and you may not want to choose it, but this would be for the better for you. It's almost as if the bright skies are there. There were clouds before. It wasn't raining. It was cloudy. It was gray. And it wasn't disturbing you at some point anymore. Yeah, you wished for sunny days. But now, finally, these skies are opening up and you can see the bright sky and you see the sun. And for some of you, it may be like, oh my God, this is a lot. I want to go inside and close myself in the room. Sit in that sun. Absorb all the sunshine. It may be too bright at the beginning, but you will get used to it and your body will thank you. So this is all very metaphorical for you guys, pile number 1. Let's see. So we do have this recognition for you here. At first, you may feel like, oh, I'm not strong enough to do this, or you may question yourself. Hey, listen, feel the fear, but do it anyway, okay? You're gonna catch up. Do not worry. You're gonna catch up. This is your inspiration. This is your drive. This is your motivation. You're getting that spark, and you feel like you will want to run with this fire. Once you're in that emotion, in that moment, you're going to feel unstoppable. You're going to feel like, listen, I can try new things from now on. I came out of that state of gray. I feel more driven, more motivated to try new things, whatever that would be. And I can notice that that fear that I had before, it's slowly drifting away. It's not as loud anymore. Here is your fire, more of it, the Queen of Wands. She is the magnet. This is the person who walks in the room and people can feel their inner fire. These people are very attractive. These people may get stares when they go for a walk or somewhere in a grocery store. It doesn't matter. It's not the way they dressed. It's what they carry with them. And I feel like that's exactly what you are tapping into. This part of you that is very alive and it is very, very hot. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Let's see why it is reversed. Listen, there may be a couple of options for you here, and you may want to choose one of them. Couple of emails, couple of phone calls, couple of options for you. Some of you will have to choose. You're juggling 2 things at once. For example, in a job scenario, you have a job and you're being offered another one. Some of you may want to take another job, let's say part-time, and juggle it for a while. Others of you will want to go for full-time and say, you know what, let me compare these 2. Which one do I want to keep? Do I want to go for a new job, or do I want to tell my current job that I need a raise because I'm being offered this position? And I will see what they say then. And I will choose based on their response. There is a lot of discovery in this reading, pile number 1. You are about to discover something really wonderful, but the most important thing here in this reading is I'm coming out of the state of gray. Because of this, because I've chosen to go for this newness, because I wasn't afraid of it. I didn't allow my fear to take over. I allowed my intuition to take over with the Moon card here. So positive outcomes in your career or in your personal goals and endeavors are here in your cards. The struggle seems to be coming to an end. The skies are opening up, and I hope you're going to have plenty of fun doing this. If you are in need of a personal reading, you know where to find me. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, let's see what we got for you, the unexpected. What is happening? What is happening as a part of the unexpected? We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. By the way, they all came out reversed, but I'm gonna put them upright. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. We're gonna talk about friendship here, pile number 2. Straight away, if this does not make sense to you, if you're not focused on that, you don't care about it, this is not your reading. We are talking about a friendship between 2 females. Would you be siblings? Would you just be friends? It doesn't matter. The unexpected. Oh yeah, this is comparison. Split the deck, we have confrontation or avoidance. This is a challenging relationship here. This is, I call it a friendship, but this is not a true friendship, and you will know about this if this is your reading. There are 2 people, person A and person B. Person A is the person who likes to have a lot of fun with person B. But person A really wants to have what person B has. And they may try to be their best around person B, but from time to time, person B notices that person A has some sort of hidden feelings from them. It comes out in various situations, the way they talk, questions they ask, because person B has a lot in person's A eyes. Person A thinks that they don't have as much, and they are jealous of person B. Person B is dealing with a lot financially. They are good financially, but they're dealing with a lot of responsibility in order to be financially abundant. Person A may not be able to see that, how much work goes into keeping what person B has, or constantly gaining more, constantly trying for this abundance. Where person A is a person who does not have good relationship with money, very likely, or who is financially ignorant. And that wound in them, it triggers, it very much triggers them seeing person B doing really, really well. There are things that person B does that they know they have to prioritize in order to continually live the life that they want to live, or lifestyle they want to live. Where person A can go into this kind of bitter mode, and at times they may say something to person B. Oh, isn't it enough for you? Or isn't it too much for you? Or how much do you want? You know, things like that may come out of person A's mouth, and person B may think, well, what is your problem here? That wasn't very nice. But I don't feel like person B says something straightforwardly to person A about it. I feel like they continue moving, at their own pace, and they continue focusing on what they want. Now, another story here is it's the same situation, but person A is jealous of the family dynamics that person B has. This is either a family. Listen, family is abundance, right? If you have created a beautiful family, this is financial abundance. Sooner or later, this relationship will have to go through its test and trial once person B starts speaking up. Person B slowly but surely is getting fed up, but they are someone who's very grateful, and they are trying to find the best time to talk about this. They have been avoiding this confrontation for a while. They don't want to do this. It's kind of low energy for them, but they know sooner or later this has to be spoken about. I cannot be avoidant for too long. So yes, this is a reading where there is a bit of tea here. I don't particularly like reading about situations like that, but life, this is life. It does get messy, and people have emotions and their own triggers, and it's one of those readings. So the unexpected in the situation would be maybe some of you, if you feel like, oh, I don't even know who you're talking about here. This is part of the unexpected, where you're gonna one day open your eyes to this and say, you know what, this is actually not really nice what this individual is doing. And I have a light bulb moment. I think they want something that I have. They cannot have it. And that's why from time to time they say phrases that feel weird to me or sound weird to me. I would never say anything like that to them. The unexpected is in a relationship scenario here, that is for sure. Person A tries to come across as a person who has everything together. I look good, I smell good. There's a lot of pride there, but that pride is, at times it can be a bit superficial. Whilst person B is a much more grounded individual. They're not as big of a show-off. This is a person who knows what they have, and they don't want to shout from the rooftops or flash it in someone else's face. Yeah, we have two very different personalities here, and one person is really it really triggers them. Why can't I have this? Or why is this person so lucky? But person B is not really lucky. Person B is a hard worker individual, and they have good strategies. This is not a lucky scenario. This reminds me when people say to, for example, musicians, oh, you have so much talent. Listen, those people have been practicing since they were kids. They were working on their vocal cords since they were kids, working on learning how to play a guitar since they were young. It takes a lot of work. It's a lot of skill. It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And then there is a drop of talent on top of that, like a bonus. So person A may be the person who kind of minimizes person's B efforts, and person B gets fed up here. But I really feel like person B has to talk about it, and this may be the surprising factor in this reading, because this is the person who chooses peace at all times. But sooner or later they're going to have enough, and it's very likely that this connection becomes distant. This relationship becomes colder, and I feel like person B may not want to keep person A around them or in close proximity. Let's see. Yeah, there was a lot of patience here for the things that were done and said. This individual, person A and person B, they may be working together. It doesn't have to be, but it is possible. Yeah, someone is a victim here. They feel like they are a victim. One or both of these people may have children. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. Okay, you know what? Bottom of the deck, by the way, the Devil card here. We have a lot of shadows here coming from someone. You know what? Person B really wants none of this to happen. But they know that the more they keep it inside of them, the more that they swallow, the more difficult it becomes for them to be around person A. They will try, or they have tried already, to come with love towards person A, but I feel like it may have been or it will be dismissed. And person B will not have another option but just to break this off. And it may be the conversation that they don't want to have, but they will be very straightforward and very direct, because by the point when they'll start speaking up, they will be fed up and they will not beat around the bush, because they tried to do that many times before. So this is definitely, as part of the unexpected, a beginning of the end of a relationship that may not be the healthiest. So this is kind of like a reading of filtering someone out of someone's life. Yes, this is a reading with a lot of tea. It's a reading with energies that I may not personally like, but I gotta tell you what I see here. And maybe for some of you, this will just help you make up your mind because you know all of this, what I said to you here. And you may say, you know what? It's time to have clear boundaries here, and I don't feel like I want to entertain this anymore. This is draining me energetically and emotionally and mentally. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3, whoever has chosen the texture tarot. Let's see, what is the unexpected here for you? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, the Empress, 3 of Swords. Wow, what's going on here? 2 of Cups. Listen, I'm gonna be very straightforward here. If this is not your reading, you'll be able to tell straight away, so you don't have to waste time here. This is a separation reading. Or at least someone is planning an exit here. It could be separating from an employer, separating from a lover, separating from a friend, colleague, whatever the case. But here someone has gone through a lot of stress because of this situation. Someone's heart was broken over and over and over again. Someone has been feeling that they're not walking in their own shoes. They're not in a place where they're supposed to be. They know who they are. And they know that they deserve much more, but for some reason they kept staying in this situation. It could be a work situation. It's super stressful. Boss talks to us like shit. You know, whatever it is, it was a period of time. It's not just one thing. A whole journey through mountains. I'm seeing thorns, I'm seeing bleeding feet, and I'm seeing someone struggling and they're going, but I should try more. And they're like, no, this is giving me a headache. This 2 of Cups I see very differently from any regular tarot. Every time I look at this 2 of Cups, I'm getting almost like a headache. It makes me think of migraine. It depends on the cards surrounding the 2 of Cups. It could be a great card, but not in this scenario. Here we have someone who is so tired mentally of a situation that they go, I gotta do something about this. Okay. Oh yes, okay, thank you. I was thinking, will we have more difficult cards here? This is gonna be a reading about that. Listen, once this person decides to put a full stop to the suffering and pain, and they will turn their back to this, they will have an opportunity for a new contract, would it be spiritual, emotional, or work contract, that they will be super excited about. This is a new start. I feel fresh. I feel renewed. I feel like this is a fresh breath of air for me. And whatever this opportunity is for me, to be connected to someone, to be in contact with someone, it's solid. My morals and values are the same. Or what I need from the contract, like a work contract, is exactly on that piece of paper. The amount of money I want to get, the hours that I'm going to be working, we match. Contract-wise, we match. That's a really good deal for me. Let's talk a bit more about this. 7 of Swords reversed. No more deception, no more lies. No more deception, no more lies, no more hurting. No more being in survival mode. I'm also seeing that here in fight or flight mode. I'm cutting it all off. Okay. This new phase for you here, in this new phase you're gonna learn a lot, not only about the other person but about yourself as well. It's going to feel very exciting, and there's something, it feels like either you come from different backgrounds, you are of different ethnicity, Or if this is a job contract, then maybe let's say you worked in a local firm, you may be working in the international firm now. It's different. It's very different. It feels like that's why you have a lot to learn about one another's backgrounds, how traditions work for one person, what kind of traditions the other person has. Or you're learning about you being an intern in a job here, and you go, okay, how do things work in your office, But you are excited to do so. You are excited to do so. Oh, you don't want to suffer anymore. You see, the thing here is, it may be difficult to switch for you completely overnight here and to dive into this super excited mode. From time to time, you may get this kind of down, like, oh, is this reality? Or some of the things you experienced in the past, they may be chasing you still, but I feel like over time, the more trust that you have in that situation, the more you settle into this new phase in your life that is actually safe for you, it's healthy for you, the more time will heal what was hurt before. The more time will heal you. What's happening next? What's happening next? What's happening next? You're reclaiming your strength, and it does seem like you, again, Six of Wands is here. Your success in this situation will feel calm. It will not feel like you are full of anxiety. A calm success. I can sleep peacefully at night. I have all of this recognition. I'm a winner in this situation. I have learned how to be a little bit more straightforward. My communication skills have developed. They are better now. I have better boundaries. And it's much easier for me then to make decisions that I have to make. I'm much stronger. But I also can sleep at night. Yes, I may have other responsibilities to take care of here. They look different, they smell different, they taste different, but they're peaceful to me. I can sleep even if it's storming outside. I'm not jumpy. Wow, pile number 3. I'm gonna use the Oracle deck. Oh, that card flew out. We'll take it. Yeah, we have collaboration now. This collaboration will be highly beneficial for you. Would it be romantic? Would it be platonic or business? You will want to work or be with this individual or these people. You're coming out of oh my God. You have 2 cards that are 3 actually that are reversed. We have a cult reversed and we have a prison. What kind of environment are you coming out of here? It may have been really difficult. Maybe there was manipulation here. You felt like you are in a cage. You felt like you have nowhere to move. You don't have space. You may have lost your youth or energy. We're not doing that anymore. This is all reversed. We're reclaiming our fucking power. Oh my God, this reading, I hope people who need to hear this will find this reading, because this is intense. What we have then, 6 of Wands, it goes exactly like very well together with 6 of Wands. Visibility, fame or following, recognition. It's right here on the table. It's right here on the table. With that, yes, there will be gossiping. But hey, take it as a compliment, because whatever the success is for you here is big and it's very visible for others. So a person who may not have what you have, they may want to talk about you, but it means there is something interesting to talk about here, right? I can't believe it. I keep splitting the deck here. Rewards. Your efforts are noticed. This is a success reading. This is a reading, if I had to put it in, to sum it up, this would be someone who was treated like shit. Let's say in romantic relationship, they were treated like shit. They may have been manipulated. They have lost self-esteem, and they finally made that move and they said, you know what? What's enough is enough. They split up with that person and they reclaimed their energy that they have been pouring into this relationship that was draining the heck out of them. They have all of this energy and they say, you know what? I'm gonna show myself what I'm actually capable of. I don't gotta show other people. I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm gonna do this for myself. And boom, they invest this energy in their endeavors. They invest this energy in this beautiful new relationship or a job situation. And people look at them and they go, your skin even looks different. You look 10 years younger. It's because you're in a really good spot. So I hope this made sense, pile number 3. And if you need a personal, you know where to find me. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.